Smokey was a big Maine Coon cat who jumped the boxcar trains. A fire killed all his family, that's how he earned his name. Smokey was really unusual. His fur was the color of gold. It would raise a pretty penny if ever it got sold. Word passed down along the wires, every hunter was gonna try to claim this rare Maine Coon skin. It would see them riding high. Smokey hooked up with a guy named Kane who treated him like a brother, sharing food, sleep, and boxcars, watching out for one another. Journeys were many, nights were cold. They both took turns each day to scavenge, steal, and share things out. Hand to mouth was just their way. As they traveled across America, switching freight trains on the fly, wanted posters with Kane appeared. His reward was pretty high. Well, Kane had been on the run for quite some time. Cracking safes is what he did, but along with cash he found some photographs of Sheriff Redstone with some vulnerable kids. A rough and ready posse was formed. Redstone ordered them to shoot. Kane got lucky that day. A train came his way, skipping town with the photos and the loot. So now Sheriff and shitload of hunters are all on our hero's trail. How are they gonna avoid trouble? Well, that's the next part of my tale. Alongside Kane's wanted poster in the window of every drugstore, another picture appeared of Smokey. His reward was slightly more. Kane was keeping his hand in, committing petty crimes, trying to keep their heads above water while traveling along the lines. Well, things just went from bad to worse. Supplies were running real low. Then Kane told Smokey he had a plan, but it would be touch and go. You gotta trust me, Smokey. If I can somehow claim your reward, then we can both get out of here on the very next train we can board. Smokey knew that brother Kane wouldn't hang him out to dry. If he had a plan, he trusted him. It was a case of do or die. Each night after dark, Kane put up posters everywhere that he could, with details of a rare Maine Coon cat he said he trapped up in the woods. Preparation is key to everything. He picks a place, a time, a bogus name, while earlier that day in the stockyard he'd been busy with some hooks and chains. Shaving his beard was tough to do, put a patch across one eye. Shaving his head was harder still, completing his disguise. Hoping for the best, expecting the worst, he digs deep into his old backpack, sporting twin Colt 45s on his hips in case they try to pull a bushwhack. Interested parties turn up at the old station, money first and then you get the key. He points a finger towards a corner cell, pay up now or else I'll set him free. A bidding war breaks out slow at first, but soon everybody joins. He accepts the highest offer, fills his saddlebags with gold coins. Smokey's stalking round behind closed bars as the money exchanges hands. He's waiting for the moment that'll kick off Kane's tricky plan. Kane grabs the money, leaves the building in a rush, checks his watch as the train begins to jerk. A whistle blows ahead of him, far up the line. He prays that his plan gonna work. The train gathers speed, chains pull tight. Smokey feels the beating of his heart. Hooks pull on the cell's barred window, and the walls are all ripped apart. Smokey makes a dash for it, catching up with Kane. Both of them run like hell and leap aboard the train. Hunters running for their lives as the whole place comes crashing down. A lot of them rode in that day, but most never ever left this town. These survivors dug themselves out when they found a note pinned to a wall. You don't always get to reap what you sow. Some things you don't get at all. Those photographs hit every newspaper. Sheriff Redstone got lynched in his hometown. His posse turned into hunted men as bounty hunters tracked them all down. Well, Kane bought himself a general store after the owner had just upped and died. Now a legitimate member of the community was sometimes brewing moonshine on the side. Things got better for Smokey and Kane. The money had changed both their lives. A cabin on the plains, no more riding trains. Their version of paradise.